Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we will be looking at how AI agents can help simplify some of the workflows associated with the insurance industry. So let's jump right into the demo. All right, so we're back into our insurance score system and we are going to look at our customer Robert James Anderson, and you can see he has all the policies and he has all the claims that he has filed. So he has a property damage claim for a damaged roof because of a storm, and the data, as we said in the previous video, comes from the backend Supabase. So that's the backend data that is being reflected on the front end. And now we're going to use an AI agent from 11 Labs to file a claim.
Hello, Robert. How can I help you today?
Yeah, hi. I wanted to file an insurance claim.
Okay, I can help you with that. To start, could you please describe the incident in detail?
Yeah, my kids left the faucet open in the bathroom, and the water spilled out, and it caused a lot of damage on the floor and on the walls, and now there's mold as well.
I understand. So the water overflowed and caused damage to the floor, walls, and now there's mold. I'm really sorry to hear that. Based on your description, the claim type would be water damage. Is that correct? And could you please provide the exact location where this incident occurred?
Yes, water damage is correct, and the location is 123 Bleecker Street.
Thank you. And what would be the estimated claim amount for the damage?
So the contractor came in and he gave me a quote for $50,000.
Okay, so the claim amount is $50,000. Just to confirm, the claim type is water damage. The incident location is 123 Bleecker Street. The claim amount is $50,000. And the description is that your kids left the faucet open, causing water damage to the floor, walls, and mold. Is that all correct?
That is correct.
Thank you. Please give me a moment while I file the claim for you. Okay, the claim has been successfully submitted. Is there anything else I can help you with today?
No, that's all. Thank you. All right, so we used the 11 Labs AI agent. Now let's go look at the backend. So the claim has not updated yet, and now there is the updated claim that was filed. And you can have a look here. It generated the claim number, and you can see the description that was passed on by the agent that interacted with the backend to file this. The kids left the faucet open, causing water damage. And then you can see the claim amount, which I mentioned as $50,000. And then it also associated the water damage to the appropriate policy. So if we go back to our policies associated with the customer, the homeowner's policy is the one which is ending in 002, which is what it associated to. So here's how the whole end-to-end system works. But now we're going to do something else here. Remember, in the last video, I mentioned the Special Investigations Unit command center that we had built. And this is where, flagged claims appear, right? The claims where something is off, or, if the administrator feels that, this claim is fraudulent or there's something dubious about it, they go ahead and manually create the case today. But what we were able to do is recognize using AI that there's something wrong with this claim, and that's the claim that was automatically picked up by the AI agent behind the scenes. And here, if I click on that, you will see a lot more details. So when we click on Robert James Anderson, you can see what the AI analysis came back with. The current claim for water damage is unusually high for typical faucet-related damage. Of course, I charge $50,000. Nobody's going to pay $50,000. Paired with the recent prior claim of storm damage. So it went through the past claim, it went through the past policies, it went through the past interactions, and looked at all of that data and came up with the risk insight. And you can see that it gave it a risk score of medium. Now, in the next part of this video, we'll look under the hood to see how all of this was done. But it automatically filed this case with the SIU command center. All right, so I used 11 Labs voice AI agents along with workflows from NA10, which incorporate some automation for filing the claims, along with a separate workflow that runs for fraud detection. Let's have a quick look. All right, so we're going to go into 11 Labs and we're going to select the agent platform within 11 Labs, and you can create agents there. You can see I have built a claims agent with fraud detection. You can choose your language. You can select your first message. And then, of course, if it's a voice agent, it requires an LLM. So you can pick whatever model you would like to choose. I chose the Google Gemini. There's also GPT-5 that they support. And then, of course, you put in your first message. But the most important thing is the system prompt, where you are specifying in detail what you want this agent to do. So that's how the system prompt goes. The second part of any AI agent is, of course, the tools that it's going to use. And for me, I have specified it to call a webhook, which goes and makes a call to NA10. And we're going to then now look at what the NA10 side also does. But these are the parameters that I'm sending the NA10 node. On the NA10 side, we have two separate workflows. One workflow is to execute filing the claim, which is fairly straightforward. Let's look at an execution in action, right? So here, this is what the webhook received from 11 Labs, the claim location, claim description, claim amount. And then what it did, it went ahead and generated a claim number, and then it went ahead and created a row in Supabase. And then it goes ahead and responds. Once the claim has been filed, it responds by saying the claim has been successfully submitted. So this is what the agent then says, that I've successfully submitted the claim. Once this workflow is completely executed, we go ahead and run a separate workflow, which is the one that runs behind the scenes. And that workflow is the one with fraud detection. Now we want to use this new claim and run it through an AI agent to detect if there was any sort of a fraud. And this is the good part, right? So this is where you take the claim and figure out the claim number that we just filed, and you run it through a AI agent module. And again, because you are an AI agent, you require a LLM model that you need to work with, and then you have all the tools. And what we have specified here for the AI agent is a prompt where we are telling it that it has to run this claim through past claims and customer interactions and all the past policies, and make sure that it does not detect any sort of anomalies there, if you will. And then once that happens, the output of this module ends up being like unstructured JSON. We have to convert that into structured JSON, and it comes up with a risk score for that. So if the risk is medium or high, it goes into this flagged claims table, which then gets displayed in the SIU command center. And if it's low, then we don't do anything with it. So it's as simple as that. And that's how we execute this flow. If you want to see this flow in action, so you'll see that everything executed. And at every point, we are seeing an output coming out. So this is what the AI agent module outputs. So you can see all the AI insights that it generates. And then we turn around and we, of course, go through and make sure that we clean up that data for extraction. So here's the clean data using the structured JSON code that we wrote. And that's it. I mean, all of this gets fed into your Supabase table. So that's how we were able to accomplish what we were able to accomplish. I hope you enjoyed the content today. And if you do, then follow me for more.